Today, I'm in Ncad, and I'm here to discover the wisdom of college students. Ncad students age in dog years. For every 1 year spent in this college, it's 7 years further away from a stable future. The natural progression here is private school quiet kid, acid tab, art college, eventual homelessness, NCA dead. Cone.
Cone.
Why hammer?
I was going 100 on the machine. I was showing everybody how it's done. I got a crowd going and all.
But our machines, let me just cut across you, thanks. Our machines just humans that develop too far. And like, could you imagine like that machine over there was originally a BIM student? And it was like, but BIM students are so self-deprecating and like, and they kind of hate themselves. Do they just become a machine and they go, I just want an NCAD student to bash my head in with a hammer?
I mean, if they're looking for it, I can do it. You can email me there. I think what they're really wanting to be is an instrument.
Email.
What?
Email.
Email. Why? What's going on with the email?
What's going on with emails? It's like I could just be in my house, okay? Are you picturing that?
Yeah. You and your gaff.
Yeah.
How are you in the gaff in the housing crisis? That's what I want to know.
Oh yeah. Everyone here takes the mic. Okay, I'll take this. I'll take both. This is called a power dynamic. It's not good. But
How do they make a gaff?
gaffs are just squares, like fancy squares that like, you know, like it's usually like people who I went to school with, like their uncles or something. Like, why do you have goggles?
Because I was working away. What do you mean, why do I have goggles?
How dare you?
Exactly. Why don't you have goggles?
Cheers, guys. Is Doc Martin the only doctor left in Ireland who legally prescribe NCID students benzos without telling their parents they need to go to rehab?
He tells them anyway.
I feel like everyone's watching me. Sunglasses. Why? What is art?
I've been here like 2 weeks and I still haven't found it.
Get out. Is it true that NCID students think their life is a performance art piece, but then the only thing performative about them is pretending they're addicted to nicotine even though they only smoke when they're drunk and workman's?
We smoke all the time, like there's no end, but yeah.
Oh
We're
shit, sorry.
dramatic.
Oh, you smoke all the time?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were cool.
Oh, thank you.
What is art?
It's a good excuse to give your parents so you don't have to go to real college.
Artists don't have parents. Here we are at doors. Doors are interesting. Doors.
They're all right, yeah, I guess. We are all projections of different, like...
Projections of our father's disappointment.
What? Why would you say that?
How do we get here? I don't mean this lift, I mean like here, you know, in general. Like, why am I like here and you're like here, but we're like all out there? You know what I mean? Like we're here, but like Christmas present.
That's a question I ask myself every morning before getting out of bed.
What's the story with yolks?
Like the things in eggs?
Yeah.
It really depends on the breed. Bro, it's all M&S's fault.
If I'm a yolk, I want to be the same price as Coke.
People who believe in, you know, fucking the Fontaines talk about how art is subjective. But like when you come here, what's subjective about having an anime hand tattoo and crippling addiction? They say if a bag of ketamine falls in the courtyard and no one's around to see it, everyone here is already in a K-hole. It's 3 p.m. They can no longer see or hear anything.
So what do you think about tiles?
Tiles?
Tiles.
Why are you asking me about tiles?
Well, this particular one, it's a broken off piece. How do you feel about broken things?
Don't laugh at me. NCID is supposed to be non-judgmental.
I don't even go here. I'm judging you very hard right now.
It's fine. No.
Tile.
Oh.
Do you feel better?
Tile Jesus. Tile Jesus. Art students are messy.
Yeah. They are.
What's it all about? You know, like when I say it, I don't mean like, you know, not having a job because you're an artist. But I mean like it. Like what's it all? IT, technology. What's it all about? Do you ever listen to Joe Rogan, man?
No, I listen to Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate, fucking magic, man.
What colour's your Bugatti?
Simon Harris is a reptile.
Who's Simon Harris?
Like, honestly, Simon Harris is just a buzzword. Like, nobody actually knows. It's like when people talk about housing, but they don't really know what housing was. Like, Simon Harris, he's like, oh yeah, like, people don't like Simon Harris, so, like, we better, like, say something about him, like, you know.
Yeah, I do. I understand Simon Harris now, yeah.
So, what's the story with bees?
No, this isn't a real bee. This is Beatrice the bee. She's like a special bee.
Okay. So, we're standing here beside the trees. Why?
Well, you said, "Go, let's go stand over next to the trees," and I went, "Sure." I mean, like, you said you like trees, and that's fair, so we're next to the fucking trees, like.
Yeah, I do fucking like trees, yeah.
Good for you, like, that's fucking amazing. I
Why
fucking
do I
like
feel like you're being disingenuous?
I'm
Do
having...
you understand what that word means? Like, I know you got an NCID.
Wow, thank you for questioning my intelligence. It makes me feel really great at this time in the afternoon. Do you want a knife?
You don't actually have a knife, do you?
Yeah, I do. Here you go.
Oh my god, she actually has a knife.
Welcome to NCAD.
What is that?
It's a pigeon that I made out of plaster.
Why?
Actually, really good question. I don't know why I made a pigeon out of plaster. I have made 5 of them. I made posters for them.
So you made like 5 pointless things.
I don't think he was.
Imagine all the people do 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 people do.
You see, when you do these interviews, do you take like a bump of cat or something before them, or the opposite, or do you smoke a joint? Sham,
Yeah.
you seem out of it.
What would you know about Dundalk?
I'm from Dundalk. I'm from Dundalk.
You're from Dundalk,
Yeah.
but you make pigeons that nobody cares about.
I hope you're joking.
Yeah, we're just joshing.
What?
We're just joshing.
He's joshing around, man.
We're just joshing around.
around.
One of my mates gave me a nugget earlier on, man. One of my mates gave me a bloody nugget earlier on, man. Everyone in this hotel has birds on their
Do you want to
head.
know the name of the pigeon?
Yeah.
This might shock you. His name's Frankie.
Is NCID a factory farm for like teenagers who have depression?
Well, actually, no. We come in with depression already, and then it just got worse and worse. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Oh, well, at least you're like progressing at something.
Yeah.
That's good. Why do you have shoes on your hand?
Because I've got the old grippers on my hands. I've got dogs in my hands.
Ready for battle.
Ready for battle, yeah. They're heavy.
There's this great sound you can get in NCID, and it's called the sound of one hand doing nothing and then dropping out of college.
It sounds like your mom.
That's actually pretty deep. That's actually pretty dope. It's pretty doom. It's pretty doom, man. Do. Like, do you ever just think about what you do if you were in your room at home, no one else is in the house, and the door just opens and it's like another version of you, and then like other versions of you just keep coming into the room? Well, how would you react?
I'll be like, this is like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. With just loads of like midgets coming out.
Are you supposed to say midgets?